This video was sponsored by BlueStacks, a free Android emulator that you can use to play Azur Lane and other anime mobile games on your PC. This will let you get better graphics quality than on your phone, and overall it will just provide a much more smoother and nicer experience. So, if you're interested, feel free to click the link in the description below or the pinned comment, and I'll see you guys in the video. See ya! Hi, I'm Ander, or FBI Open Up, and welcome to another patch note overview. I'm back to discuss everything new that just dropped, including how the San Diego Retrofit item is now back for a limited time. I won't waste any time, and with that being said, let's get into the patch notes. The first thing to discuss is that Skybound Prelude is now undergone. The first phase is going to give extra XP to these 4 ships listed. Jean Bart, Le Temerera, L'Opiniâtre, and Fortune will all earn bonus XP from their sorties. So if you go to your dock or anything, you will see that once you go over one of them, if you can find, they will have a little green XP icon that says EXP plus 20%. Now this is a great time to level them up, since they will be used in the second part of the event for extra missions that you will be able to complete in order to go and work towards getting a special frame, such as the one that you can find if you click Profile, then Style, so one of these frames right here. So during the second part of Skybound Prelude, this will be accessed, and you will be able to use those ships that you have been leveling up to go and complete a certain mission to go and earn some points. Now this increased XP is actually really good for PR farming too. So for instance, you could use Jean Bart in order to go and farm for Gascon. This is definitely the best time to go and start leveling up your Jean Bart if you've recently just got her from the Iris rerun. She's amazing, and with that increased XP gain, she'll be able to contribute much more to your fleet in absolutely no time. Now one more thing before we go and move on to the next thing, is that there is another ×3 core data. If I could go and exit out here real quick. So there is a ×3 core data, as you can see in the bottom left. It says ×3, so when you click on hard, the hard mode maps will reward you with ×3 core data now, so it's 3 times as much. Yeah, I just said that a lot. Anyway, as a tip, if you want to max out the amount of core data that you earn, make sure that you are doing the hardest chapter that you can do, since you do get more core data if you go and do the higher difficulty stage. So the most amount of core data is doing any kind of stage from chapter 10 currently, on hard mode. Now in addition to Skybound Prelude, there are a couple of other small event reruns going on as well. The first is Moonlit Overture. As you can see by the first time limited tab right here, the Moonlit Overture rerun. Now this is a small event that just gives you a couple of free ships, Astoria, Quincy, and Vincennes. Now there are some event stages that go along with this event, namely these 3 right here. Now they are very easy, so once you 3-star all of them, I just recommend that you go back to farming some other stage like 7-2 or something. So once you do 3-star them and grab a couple of these mission rewards, like a couple of free wisdom cubes and Astoria, you can just go back to farming some stage like 7-2, because the event stages are not that good for XP, and the event ships actually don't drop from Moonlit Overture's stages, so it's not like you're going to farm this for any kind of purpose. Now SP3, to mention, does have some pretty good drops actually. You can get the gold twin 127mm, the very cool repair toolkit, and the Helldiver, so they are all extremely good drops. So if you are around that time where you do need any of these, SP3 actually might be a pretty nice option for you. And for the big announcement, if we go back, the second small event that is being rerun is of course the San Diego Retrofit item. Even if you don't have San Diego Ret yet, you should definitely make sure that you are grabbing this event item by playing the small matching event right here. Without it, you will not be able to complete her retrofit. So what you want to do is that you want to complete that matching game once for 7 days, and that will give you all 18 battle stars, and you will be able to get your sparkling microphone to go and retrofit Sandy. So once you do get that, I could go on over to San Diego Retrofit and click Retrofit. So then you will be able to go and retrofit Sandy all the way, because you will now have the microphone. I had her the first time, so that's why she is already retrofitted. So yeah. As always, there are some new and rerun skins for the ships too, including 4 brand new Oat skins. So first of all, if you click the skins tab right here, you've got a new summer skin for Le Temerera, And then you got Vincennes, Astoria, Quincy, another Vincennes, and yeah, very cool. And once more, there is also some new oat skins. For starters, we've got a oat skin for our very own Watashiwa #1, San Diego Retrofit. Well, not just Retrofit, just San Diego in general. Got a very nice wedding skin. Now we also have the unicorn oat skin. If I could go and locate my unicorn real quick. The unicorn right here is very cool. She's got a oat skin now to go along with her other, like 5 other skins. So that's nice too. There is a very, there is a nice Minneapolis oat skin. So let's go to Minneapolis, skins, and then right here is her oat skin. And finally, our Big Mommy FDG also has an amazing one too. I would get her, but I basically got all the XP done. I've just got to go and get 60k more gold, and she will be one of my fleet. Some other big changes include the addition of 2 new retrofits, obviously Helena Retrofit and Hatsushimo Retrofit. In particular, Helena's retrofit is a huge deal, so I will be covering her later on in the ship review section of my video. Now the build pool has been updated as well. You can get yourself 3 new ships in the light construction pool. You've got Little Belle, also known as Belle-chan, Le Temerida, and Z18. Along with that, Z1 is now removed from the light construction. And as a final reminder to my whales out there, when you click shop and then you click packs, there are a couple of cool packs that you can buy. The limited strategic supplies pack right here is available for purchase for 2 times, as well as the promise crate, which I've already bought for some special occasion. It is a very good deal, which is basically going to be 2 oath rings for about 200 gems cheaper for if you were to buy it separately. So they give you 2 oath rings in 1 pack right here, which is like, I think 980 gems if I remember correctly. So it's an absolute steal for anyone that can afford it. With that, let's go and move on to the ship reviews. So let's go and hold Helena on the main menu, and let's go on to Helena Retrofit. So Helena Retrofit is the star of this patch note update. She's our very cute Eagle Union light cruiser. She was already tier 0 even without her retrofit, so now that she has one, she's actually even more overpowered. Her skills are insanely powerful, and her stats are absolutely amazing as well. If you do have her, she is absolutely fantastic, and you should be upgrading her ASAP. Now why is she good, you may ask? To list a few reasons, starting off with how she is a light cruiser. She is a light cruiser with an extra main gun base +1, meaning that she, instead of having a torpedo slot, she has another main gun and a secondary aux gun. This is the subclass that has the most consistent damage curve. It's also the reason why Phoenix is so good too. Helena also has one of the top anti-air stats that makes her a great candidate even for the hardest stages in the game, Chapter 13. Her skill Radar Scan, which actually gets upgraded when you do retrofit her, is actually one of the most broken in the entire game. When it activates, it increases all of the damage taken by all enemies, damage taken by all enemies on the entire screen by a considerable 40% for the next 10 seconds. So this obviously is going to be amazing for any scenario, and in addition to her new retrofit skill, Helena becomes even more busted. So she basically gets a self-torpedo damage decrease, and if there are 3 ships afloat, and there's an Eagle Union ship in the backmost position, they get a very substantial evasion boost. So that will go and help out the Vanguard survivability a lot, and she is just even better for World 13 because of that. So if you do have Helena, I would definitely recommend leveling her up right now, because she is super good. Now Hatsushimo Retrofit on the other hand is pretty average, so I won't be going in detail for her. Finally, onto the Moonlit Overture girls, Astoria, Quincy, and Vincennes. Now here is Astoria, and there is Quincy and Vincennes. They are all Eagle Union heavy cruisers that are pretty average, and they have very average performance. Their stats and skills are nothing to write home about, so they are more like a use them if you like them kind of person instead. Nothing bad against them, but there's not really much good against them too. Finally, about the San Diego Retrofit question, where people keep asking me, where is the San Diego Retrofit review? My answer to that is that I will be making a video entirely separate and completely on her in the near future, so stay tuned. With those ship reviews finished, that will bring an end to this quick patch notes overview. As always, if you found this information helpful, consider dropping a like and subscribing. Don't forget to press that notification bell for my future uploads as well. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions that need to be answered, and I'll try my best to reply. If you're interested, you can always join my Discord server if you need any advice, or if you just want a place to relax. That's all for this video, so I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!